Sadashivasamārambhāṃ Shankarācārya-madhyamāṃ Asmadācārya-paryantām Vandē Guru Parampārām. Page 4, verse 7. Aikātmya pratipattiryām Swātmānubhava samshrayām Sāvidya samsruterbījam Tannāśo muktirātmanah. From this 7th verse, Sureshwaracharya introducing the first chapter by presenting 4 topics. This first chapter has got 4 topics. Those 4 topics he revealed or he presents in 7th and 8th verses. First 3 topics he gives in the 7th verse. Then the 4th topic comes in 8th verse. What are the 4 topics we saw in the last class? Topic number 1 is anartha. Topic number 2 is anartha hetu. Topic number 3 is moksha. Topic number 4 is moksha hetu. Anartha means samsara. Samsara means transmigration of the Jivatma, the individual, from one body to another body. That is called samsara. Samsara. Samyak sarati. Sharirat shariram prati. Iti samsaraha. Transmigration in English. University has got its own language. Vedanta has got its own terms. So, anartha, first topic. Then, what is the cause of this samsara, anartha? That is called anartha hetuhu, avidya, ignorance, self-ignorance. Anartha hetuhu, the cause of samsara is avidya, ignorance. Literal meaning of anartha is that which is the cause for problems. Anartha, literal meaning is problem. Where there is no artha, prayojanam at all, but it gives problem, anartham. Anartha. Anartha hetuhu, avidya, ignorance. Then how to come out of this anartha? What is the solution? Then comes the 3rd topic, liberation. Moksha is the solution. Moksha means liberation. Then 4th topic, how to get moksha? Moksha is the solution, but how to get? What is that moksha you mean? The solution is Atma Jnanam, self-knowledge. So, the 4 topics, first 3 topics, you look into the 7th verse, which we saw in the last class. Samsritehi. Samsruti means samsara. Samsara is the first cause here given as a first topic. Samsruti means samsara. Then, what is the cause? Samsrutehe bijam means karanam. That karanam is sa avidya. That is avidya. Avidya is the cause. Now, first line of 7th verse, he gives, what do you mean by avidya? Avidya means ignorance, you are telling. What do you mean by avidya? Aikatmya apratipattihi. Aikatmya means ek atma pratyaya saram. That atma is sajatiya vijatiya swagata bheda rahitaha atma, which has no divisions at all, either internal divisions or external divisions. That is atma apratipatti, not knowing that. Atma is one self, all pervading, not knowing that. Pratipatti means knowledge, apratipatti means ignorance, not knowing that. Not knowing that self, the Atma, aikatmya apratipattihi ya, whatever is there, that ignorance, not knowing the self, sa avidya. That alone is called avidya. Not chemistry ignorance, physics ignorance, or any other ignorance. If you have ignorance about anything else, non-self doesn't matter. But if you have ignorance about the self, there is a problem. Ya sa avidya. Ya aikatmya apratipattihi ya asti. Sa eva avidya. Sa eva bijam bhavati. That is samsrutehe bijam. The next question. So this is the description of avidya. If you ask any time, Swamini, what is the avidya? And after 2 years, 3 years, I will ask you, go and see NAISHKARMYASIDDHI, 7th shloka of Sureshwara Acharya, first line. You can get the definition of avidya. Then next clarification, he gives beautiful clarification. Where is this avidya? If you have doubt like that avidya is not outside, it is within you only. You are experiencing that avidya every time, swanubhava. Every one of us know that we don't know. Many things we don't know. Not only the self, we don't know many things that we know. Swanubhava or not. In Tyagaraja Kriti, Rama was glorified by that Tyagaraja, how Swa Anubhava Vedyame. Rama Bhakti Samrajyam Swanubhava Vedyame. It is everyone can know by themselves. Swa Anubhava. Where is this Anubhava? Swa Ashraya. It is in one's own mind or antahkaranam. Swa Ashraya. This is very important word. Swa Anubhava Samshraya. Samshraya means it is evident to oneself. Witness consciousness. It is evident to one's own witness consciousness. It is evident to me. So, Sakshi Pratyaksham. That is called Sakshi Pratyaksham, Anubhavam or Chaitanyam. Chaitanya Anubhava Samshraya. It is the experience of everyone. Experience to whom? Sakshi, to me, myself. I am the Sakshi Chaitanya. I know what I have ignorance. Therefore, Where is this ignorance? It is in one's own mind. It is evident to everyone. Therefore, may you accept your Atma Ajnana first. Then your intellect start working for Atma Jnana. Just like our children, once they want to learn something, they know that they don't know that science. So they want to learn. Physics ignorance is there. My son has got physics ignorance. Son also knows that I have got physics ignorance. Yes? So how to get physics knowledge? Go for a physics lecturer. So he will teach you the physics. Suppose dance knowledge. I do not know dance. I know that I don't know. So I want to know it. Like that, here also, Atma, Ajnanam is there for me. I do not know what is self, what is the nature of self, how is it, where is it. I do not know. Therefore, Swa Anubhava Samshaya, Swatma Anubhava, that is Atma means here witness consciousness, one's own Chaitanya Swarupam, knowing that there is avidya in me. That means you have to understand that Chidabhasa Sahita Chaitanya. Yes, Chaitanya means I am the knower of my own Atma Ajnanam. Whenever I say I am the knower of Atma Ajnanam, I means is a mixture. A mixture is that original consciousness plus RC plus RM. So the Sakshi Chaitanyam, seer number 1, knows that ignorance which is in the mind evident to me. This is the meaning. Swatmanubhava samshraya. Then third topic comes in the second line, second quarter. Tannasho muktiratmanaha. Tannashaha avidyanashaha. Destruction of that ignorance alone is called muktihi. Atmanaha muktihi. Jivatmanaha muktihi. The individual gets liberation when he is free from or when he destroys avidya. Tannashaha avidyanashaha. Atmanaha muktihi. Here Atma means not Satchidananda Atma, because Satchidananda Atma never bound to be liberated. Therefore, Atmanaha means to the individual. Individual liberation is possible. Jivatma, the individual, ignorance, destruction alone is called mokshaha, muktihi. So, moksha definition you have to remember all the time. Freedom from sorrow is called mokshaha, much dhatu. Freedom from sorrow. That is called moksha. For Vedanta students, moksha definition must be very, very clear. Moksha means not after death going to Vaikuntha or Kailasa. That is not Vedanta description of moksha. Vedanta never promise moksha after death. Vedanta promise moksha at the time of living itself, when you are alive. That also, moksha also is nothing but claiming your own nature. Moksha, how Shastra describes, it is not the Purnatvam, the completeness, the Purnatvam, how to attain. It is your nature, you have to claim that I am that Mukta Swarupa Atma. You have to claim, that's all. There is no question of getting or attaining also. Even attaining is also not a correct, perfect name. We cannot give that also. Strictly speaking. But we use many words because something you have to communicate. Yato vacho nivartante. Words cannot reach to Brahman. Therefore, we use that word. Therefore, right, correct word is claim that you are Brahman. That's called freedom. I need not get moksha. I need not attain moksha. I need not work for moksha. I need not put effort for moksha. Dropping this effort is called moksha. Now, next verse is going to explain about that, how to get that moksha. Malli again get and solrele. Ippadana get and illen sonnella. Get within inverted commas, as though getting. Apraptavat prapti. Praptasya prapti already accomplished one, but as though we are getting, as though getting. How to claim that I am Atma. Beautiful verse, 8th verse, Anubandhukti. Purushartha heturavashishtatvat tadabhivyavaharaha. Sureshwaracharya presents that Anubandha Ukti. The 8th verse I am writing because 4 topics are there in previous Anubandha Ukti. I said Purushartha Hetuhu. Purushartha is the 3rd topic. Previous Anubandha Hetu means 7th verse before. Whatever Anubandha Ukti I have given, there I mentioned 4 topics. Anartha, Anartha Hetuhu, Purushartha, Purushartha Hetu. Purushartha or moksha both are synonyms. Okay? Purushartha and Purushartha Hetu. Therefore he reminds us, I have not forgotten that 4th topic. I know, I remember. Purushartha Hetu Avasishtatvat. Still I have to explain about one more topic, Avasishtatvat. It is left out. 3 I have completed. One more is left out. That left out one also I have to mention. I have to present. That is the meaning. Purushartha, moksha, hetuhu, karanam, avasishtatvat has been left out. Therefore, tad abhivyavaharaha. Tad abhivyavahara means that 4th topic has to be summarized by me, that which I have left out. Why I have left out? Shloka can come only 2 lines. Therefore, I have finished about that with avidya explanation in the 7th verse. So I have to explain this one. Abhivyavahara. Tad plus abhivyavaharaha. Tad abhivyavaharaha. Abhi plus V plus A dhatu. A plus Hr. 3 upasargas are there. 3 prefixes. Abhivyavahara. Abhi plus V plus A plus Hr dhatu. To be mentioned, to be explained, to be summarized. Now we will read that. What is that 4th topic? He takes the 4th topic, whole one shloka. He knows that Atma Jnanam is the hetu for moksha. Therefore I want more elaborate explanation. Therefore one shloka I will take for that. 8th shloka we will read. Vedavasana samyak jnana shushukshanihi dandahityatmano moham na karma pratikulatah. Very important verse. Atmanaha moham Dandahiti samyak jnanam. That avidya, ignorance, is the cause for samsara. Ajnanam is the cause. What is the solution? Jnanam is the solution. What type of jnanam? Samyak jnanam. Samyak jnanam, right knowledge, is the solution. Right knowledge of what? What ignorance you have got, its knowledge alone is the solution. What ignorance you have? Atma ajnanam. Aikatmya apratipatti you have. That is the cause for avidya. Therefore, ekatma pratyasara jnanam you require. Whatever ignorance is there, that ignorance you have to destroy, means it's a knowledge you need. You need that knowledge only. Since you have Atma Ajnanam, you require such a look. Atma Ajnanam. In the Kalayile morning breakfast சாப்பிட்டு கூலாக ஒரு உட்கார்ந்துட்டான்னு dosa, very important words. Samyak Jnana. Why Sureshwaracharya used the word Samyak Jnana? He can say Jnanam alone. No, Pada Purtyartham only Samyak he has used, suppose. The sloka, the Panti line needs certain letters. That is why he has written Samyak, right knowledge. No. Normal parlance, Jnana means we take knowledge. There is no wrong knowledge. We think. Jnana means normally what? Knowledge. Knowledge means right knowledge only. That's what we think. According to Shastra, especially Tarka Shastra, they don't live so easily. No. Jnana means there is a wrong knowledge also possible. Wrong perception is also possible. Jnanam, there is a samyak jnanam, there is asamyak jnanam also possible. Adepudi, wrong knowledge, right knowledge, both are possible. Oh, then we have to do vichara for that. What is that right knowledge and wrong knowledge? Wrong knowledge is of two types. Wrong knowledge is of two types. How is it possible? Wrong knowledge, two types. Listen, we will tell you how our Shastra analyze wrong knowledge. Sir, knowledge, whatever we know, general meaning, keep it aside. Knowledge, there is a possibility of wrong knowledge also. That wrong knowledge of two types. We have to analyze. Why we have to analyze? The word Samyak Jnanam, how much relevant to know that you require the knowledge of wrong knowledge is two types. Wrong knowledge, inadvertent wrong knowledge, deliberate wrong knowledge. Inadvertent wrong knowledge, deliberate wrong knowledge. All these are elaborately discussed in Vedanta Paribhasha. Vedanta Paribhasha in other Tarka Shastra books, they are all analyzed. Let us see what is deliberate wrong knowledge and inadvertent wrong knowledge. Inadvertent wrong knowledge is called Brahma. Brahma, that happens, wrong perception by unknowingly or inadvertently. Sarpa Bhranti, Sarpa Jnana, the Rajjo Sarpa Jnanam. Inadvertently you saw the rope as a snake. You have not planned, not willfully done, not deliberately done, without your knowledge. That is called inadvertent. Inadvertent, INADVERTENT. Okay? Inadvertent. Deliberately I have not done, it happened. It is called Bhranti. Sarpa Jnanam. It is also Jnanam. One person is seeing the rope as snake. He has got snake knowledge or not? Snake knowledge he has got. He is perceiving snake. There is a snake, there is a snake. We are asking, how do you know? I am seeing, I know. He is having Jnanam. What Jnanam? Sarpa Jnanam. Now this Sarpa Jnanam is an inadvertent wrong perception. It is called Bhranti. It is called Bhranti, Brahma. So Prama and Brahma. Prama means knowledge, Brahma means Bhranti, inadvertent wrong perception. But there is another perception called deliberate wrong perception. What people are blaming on Hinduism, you people are all worshipping stones, you people are all pouring milk and lot of chandanam to that Shivalinga and worshipping Salagrama, you are all doing, you are all in Bhranti. You have to tell them, we are all in deliberate Bhranti and so on. Deliberate wrong perception. Knowingly we are worshipping. I know it is a granite stone. I know it is a granite stone. I know it is a turmeric pyramid form. Haridra Kumkume Sri Mahaganapatim Avahayami Pujayami. Seeing the turmeric as Mahaganapati, deliberately I am seeing something upon something. Something is what? Ganapati. Upon what? Haridra Kumkumam Manjal. Upon Manjal, deliberately I am seeing the Ganapati who is not there. It's wrong perception only, but I am doing deliberately, not inadvertently. On Salagrama, Vishnu Buddhi. On Shivalinga, Shiva Buddhi. Deliberate wrong perception. Deliberate wrong perception we Hindus do that deliberately. Our Shastra prescribe. Our Shastra never prescribe Bhranti. Bhranti Jnanam. Inadvertent Bhranti Jnanam. I accept this is also Bhranti, but deliberate Bhranti. One day, this I recognize. Deliberately I take this called Upasana. Whole Upasana is a deliberate wrong perception. You answer to your children. For that sake only I am teaching this. Okay. Why I have to worship stones? Puja Swamini says. Why Hindus are worshipping stones, idols? Swamiji says, we never worship idols. I-D-O-L-S. We never worship. We worship ideal. Ideal. Ideal means what? Lord Ganesha. Infinite Lord I am seeing upon Haridra Kumkumam. Infinite Lord I am seeing on Shivalinga. Infinite Lord I am seeing on Salagrama. This is called wrong, deliberate perception. Deliberate wrong perception. Now you understand? Right perception, Prama. Samyak Jnana. And wrong perception is of two types. One is inadvertent wrong perception, Sarpa Jnana. Rajjau Sarpa Buddhi. Shuktau Rajata Buddhi. That is inadvertent. That you have to knock off. And this deliberate wrong perception for temporary sake, we do upasana sake for some time. That buddhi, atasmin tad buddhi. Atasmin, where Ganapati is not there, atasmin, Ganapati buddhi, tad buddhi. This is called upasana. Excellent, wonderful sadhana given by our Shastra. You must be well informed, otherwise your children will ask tomorrow, I don't want to worship stones. You must educate them, we are not worshipping stones. We are worshipping the Lord in that stone. Because Ishavasyamidam sarvam yat kincha jagatyam jagat. Okay, this is an aside point. Okay, please be informed. If you are uninformed, you cannot withstand with your children, your grandchildren, their modern, rational thinking. They should know, my mother also knows better than me. My grandfather knows better than me. My grandmother knows better than me. Knows or not? Okay. Deliberate wrong perception. Now, Atma Jnanam doesn't come under inadvertent wrong perception or deliberate wrong perception. It comes under right perception. Samyak Jnanam, Atma Jnanam. Understand? That is the meaning of Samyak. How one can get this Samyak Jnanam? Now look into the shloka. Samyak Jnanam comes only through Vedavasana Vakyotha. Aham Brahmasmi Jnanam is Samyak Jnanam. Aham Dehaha na asmi. Mano Buddhi Chitta Ahankara na aham asmi. Aham Brahma asmi. Tat pada vicharadvara, tvam pada vicharadvara, shravana manana nididhyasana dvara. Aham Brahma asmi. That is called Veda Avasana Vakya Uttha. The knowledge rise. Uttha means rise. By what? Vakyotha, Mahavakyotha, Tattvamasi Mahavakya Uttha. Where is it? Veda Avasana, in the Veda Anta Bhaga. What is that Upanishad? What is that Upanishad? Chandogya. Where is that? 6th chapter. How many times? 9 times it comes. Vedavasana Vakyodha Samyak Jnanam. What type of knowledge is this? It is like a fire. Shushukshanihi. All gadabida words use pandu wherever. Shushu dhatu. Ashushukshanihi. Ashushukshanihi means a plus shushu dhatu, to dry up. To dry up, fire is that. Fire has got, it destroys and it is constructive also, destructive also. Fire can be seen from 2 angles. What are the 2 angles? Constructive angle and destructive angle. What is the constructive angle? Fire is that, or prakasha is that, light is that, which helps to see things as they are. Things are evident through the prakasha, fire. Lamp, velak, any light, fire, prakasha. It is the constructive angle of seeing that benefit of that fire. What is the destructive angle? Fire is that which destroys everything, which dries up everything. Ashushukshani. That fire, Ashushukshani, desiderative form. Ashushukshani. That fire, what it does? Dandahi Atmanaha Moham. It destroys, burns out. Agni is the upamana, like a comparison. It given for knowledge. Agni. Knowledge is that which destroys the ignorance. Just as the fire destroys darkness. Dandahiti, it removes darkness. How that it removes, that fire removes darkness. Similarly, you have to remember Bhagavad Gita. Jnanadmi sarvakarmani bhasmasat kurute Arjuna. Atmanam aranim kritva pranamam cha uttararanim jnana nirmadhanasabhyat jnanam papam dahati panditaha. Dahati papam. That is the Dandahiti. Young Lugantam, it is called. Atishayena Dahati iti Dandahiti. Frequentative usage. Dandahiti. Atishayena Dahati iti Dandahiti. What it destroys? Atmanaha moham. Moha means ajnanam. We can take here moham as ajahal lakshanaya. Moham is karanam. Avidya we can take. Moha means avidya. Because avidya is the karanam for moha. Therefore moha means avidya. Moham dandahiti. Atmanaha moham. One's own ignorance, it destroys. Then, karma apratikulataha na dandahiti. That dandahiti you have to supply once again. But karma cannot destroy. Karma na karmana na prajaya dhanena. Na karma, any amount of karma cannot destroy your ignorance, self-ignorance. Karma apratikulataha. I will explain you apratikulataha later. So karma, because this he is going to introduce the Purvapakshi in the next verse. Who is that Purvapakshi? Purva Mimamsaka. Ekadeshi Matam. Who says that karma alone destroys ignorance. Karma gives moksha. He says, karma gives moksha. What about Atma Ajnanam? Aihinai. Atma Ajnanam is not there. Atma Jnanam also not required. Atma Jnanam cannot play any role according to Purvamimamsa. So he is going to attack that Purvapakshi now. Sureshwara Acharya, he is going to talk about that Purvamimamsaka, who is the Purvapakshi. Even in Bhagavad Gita Bhashyam, Acharya elaborately explained this Ekadeshi Matam. What Ekadeshi says, Karmana eva mokshaha. But what we say, Jnanena eva mokshaha. Romba kashtam. So in the Purvapakshi vechite, nama munnadi po mudiyadu. So even first knock off pandanum. We want to negate Purvapakshi. So to negate that Purvapakshi, now he is going to talk about that Purvapakshi's view and how he is going to ridicule the Vedanta Vakyas, Atma Jnana, Mahavakyam and all. He is going to negate our Vakyams. And 14 verses Sureshwara Acharya is going to discuss about Purvapakshi and negation. First Purvapakshi is he allows the Purvapakshi to talk. And then he comes later. We have to allow them to talk. So they blurt out and they totally they blast out, come on. Then we will catch their neck. Like that it is going to come next portion onwards. For that this is the bijam. Karma is not a virodhi for avidya. See, like darkness and light, both are opposite, enemies, inimical. Virodhitvam is there. Wherever there is light, darkness cannot be there. Wherever the darkness is there, light is not there. Because both are virodhis, inimical. If they are friendly, both have to coexist. Your karma is not enemy to avidya. Avidya and karma both are friendly. Bhai. Both are friendly. Therefore, since they are not inimical, any amount of karma you do, it cannot remove your self-ignorance. Atma ajnanam, avidya cannot be removed by karma. Why? What is the proof? Suppose you ask, see all people, how much amount of karma they are doing from morning to till night, are they able to destroy their self-ignorance? They are increasing their ignorance. Therefore, avidya is not pratikulam. Karma apratikulataha moham na dandahiti. You have to supply the sentence. It is incomplete otherwise. Karma ajnanasya avidyayaha or mohasya apratikulatāha. It is not pratikulam. It is not enemy. Pratikulatah. Apratikulatāha. Because it is hetu. Apratikulatāha hetoho. Hetvarthe panchami. Apratikulatāha. Because of this hetu, it cannot destroy. Na moham dandahiti. It cannot destroy. It cannot burn. Now, next portion we will read. So, this is the bijam for next Purvapakshis sake. Very, very interesting how Purvapakshi is going to argue. Anubandhauktihi pratignatartham samshuddhyartham Purvapakshoktihi. Acharya says, for my next 9th verse, why I am going to write? Because I did a pratigna. I did a promise. What? Karma apratikulataha moham na dandahiti. Karma cannot destroy moham or ajnanam. This is my pratigna. Na karmana na prajayadharena. That's why whenever sannyasi comes, or sannyasi, sannyasini, we remind them, you have taken sannyasa, don't forget. Viksha sapadu mattume illa. Karma moolama, yediyume reminding him in the Purna Kumbha Vechinde. Na karmana na prajayadharena. Why that mantra we chant? Atma jnanena eva mokshaha na karmana. Many Upanishadic statements are there. Therefore, I am doing that promise for you, that pratigna samshuddhyartham. Whatever I have done, the pratigna, the Purvamimamsakas are talking about the karma can destroy, that our punya, papa, everything, and you are free from that. How is it possible? It is not inimical of avidya, and both can stay together, karma. How is it possible? So that pratignatartha samshuddhyartham, that Purvapakshis negation's sake, and establishing the karmanas na mokshaha. I want to establish that siddhyartham. That means artha samshuddhyartham. That pratigna, what I have done, I want to make it firm. Samshuddhyartham. The cleansing, for cleansing our view, because when Purvapakshi comes, our mind becomes little bit impure. Our views will become impure. So I want to clean my view, because I heard about Purvamimamsaka. Karmana eva mokshaha. Ochipona. Appa enna pannanum mudiyadu. So I want to clean my view, that because it is contaminated by the Purvapakshi statement. Purvapakshi statement comes, people, that's what na chonna classic ovendani. That's it. So சில பேர் ரெடியா இருக்காங்க, வேதாந்தம் படிக்காது போகாது சொல்றதுக்காக ரெடியா இருக்காங்க. நீ பூஜை பண்ணா போதும், நீ கர்மா பண்ணினா போதும், ஜபம் பண்ணினா போதும்னு சொல்றதுக்கு ரெடியா இருக்காங்க. அப்ப என்னாச்சு? அசுத்தம் ஆயிடுதா இல்லையா? It is contaminated. So that contamination I have to wash off. It has to be washed off. For that purpose, pratignatartha samshuddhyartham. Therefore what? Purvapaksha uktihi. I am introducing the Purvapakshi, his words. Purvapaksha uktihi means now exact Purvapakshi's words. Sureshwaracharya is presenting. Purvamimamsaka, the Purvapakshi who is talking about karmana eva mokshaha, that words I am presenting. Exactly what he says. Listen first. Then we will later negate him. Okay, first you understand what is Purvapaksha matam. Adi puriyamale negation puriyadu. So the wrong thinking also you have to understand. Enna pandrathu? Very vali illa. You have to understand even that wrong presentation of Purvamimamsa. Let us read that 9th verse, 9th and 10th verse, even 11th also. These are all Purvamimamsaka matam. Whole Purvamimamsa to read, study 6 years it takes. Sureshwaracharya putting in 3 shlokas. If you understand these 3 shlokas, it is as good as studying Purvamimamsa. Okay? Okay, now let us read. Mukti kriyabhisiddhatvat jnanam tatra karoti kim katham cheshrunu tat sarvam pranidhaya mano yatha. Kriyabhihi muktehe siddhatvat. Kriyabhihi, by rituals, by karma. Kriya means karma, Vaidika karma. By performance of the Vaidika karma, muktehe siddhatvat. Liberation is possible, moksha is possible, siddhatvat. It can be accomplished. Therefore, Jnanam tatra karoti kim. Tatra moksha vishaye. Tatra means moksha vishaye. With regard to moksha, Jnanam kim karoti? Purvapakshi. These are all Purvamimamsaka question. What Atma Jnanam can do with regard to liberation? It is not prashnarthe kim, parantu aksheparthe. Your Atma Jnanam cannot do anything. Don't go to NAISHKARMYASIDDHI class from next week onwards. Our tam pandra. Ipa Sureshwaracharya tam pannano. In the karma useless. Remember, karma useless. What karma can give, what karma cannot give, you know, all of you. Karma gives chitta shuddhi. It is very important. But karma cannot give moksha. That is what very important. We never negate karma kanda, Vedic rituals and all. We emphatically encourage, emphasize karma. But when it comes to moksha, karma role is over. It cannot enter the moksha field. Please understand, otherwise you will get confusion. So Vedanta means avane kekra, you listen attentively, what am I going to talk, namma kekra. Sorry, siddhatvat jnanam tatra kim karoti kimapi na karoti ityartha. What he want to say? Akshepartha. It cannot do anything. Katham, suppose you ask katham chet, how jnanam cannot do anything for moksha? If you want to know, shrunu, may you listen. Purvamimamsaka asking us to listen. Are you ready to listen? Katham chet shrunu tat sarvam. Sarvam means entirely, completely, what am I going to talk? Purvamimamsaka dane ella against Vedanta pokudadu. Okay, listen. How that he says, pranidhaya mano yatha. You have to listen attentively, carefully, exactly what I am talking. You have to listen each and every point without leaving even a single point. That is very commandment. Pranidhaya. Pranidhaya. Pra plus ni plus dha dhatu. With concentration, may you all listen. Levantam avyayam. Pranidhaya means don't take it as a Chaturdevi Bhakti. When a Pranidhaya has come, last week only I said, what I said? The fourth case. Whenever fourth case comes, for the purpose of, and the Madri Edikakodadide, Pranidhaya is a Levantam avyayam, indeclinable word. Mano yatha, your mind with full concentration, may you listen exactly what I am telling. What is that? Akurvata kriya kamyam nishiddhastyajatastatha nityanaimittikam karma vidhivachanutishthataha. This sloka and next sloka, whole Puramimamsaka philosophy. They have their own philosophy. 11 systems of philosophies are there. Nammo Tani alliance, very grand alliance is going to come. Nanna example. You know how many parties are joining together? Konja politics, okay. The parties are all joining alliance, grand alliance pair. Adi madri Sankhya, Yoga, Nyaya, Vaiseshika, Purvamimamsa, Bauddha, Jaina, Charvaka, 4 types of Bauddha, 11 parties attacking one Advaita. But our hero, Shankaracharya, politics over, okay. Our hero, our Shankaracharya, his disciple Sureshwaracharya, Advaita, Siddhanta, they are ready to attack 11 systems of philosophies. Adula one system is it, okay? Brahma Sutra we saw, not here, in other class. Brahma Sutra, the second chapter, Avirodhadhyaya, full of negation of all 11 systems. Therefore, one system is this. What is that? Akurmataha kriya kamya. How one can get moksha? In this manner. Exhaust your karma. Once you exhaust your karma, you will never get rebirth. Moksha. Punarjanma nasti. Number 1. Point number 1. What he says? Kamya kriya apurvataha. One should not do those actions which are desire based. Kamya means desire based rituals one should not practice. Number 1. Desired based. Kamya kriyaha. Kriyaha means Vaidika karma. Kriyaha akurvataha. By not doing. By dropping. Akurvataha means by non-performing. One can remain without doing desired based actions. Number 1. Number 2. Nishiddha sarva tyaja tadha. Similarly, nishiddhaha kriyaha. You have to supply kriyaha. Nishiddhaha kriyaha means nishiddha vaidika, nishiddha karma, not vaidika karma. Nishiddha karma. All prohibited actions one has to drop. Parityajya, santyajya or tyajata. By dropping, leaving, renouncing, nishiddha karma. Number 2. One is what? Desired based actions one should not do if you want to get moksha. Kamya karma, drop. Nama Vedantala kuda solromille kamya karma, drop. Slowly you drop. Nishiddha karma, slowly or immediately. Immediately. Like a hot potato, you drop. Nishiddha karma, prohibited actions. These are all come under omissions. Okay, what is commission? What to do? Nitya naimittikam karma vidhivat anutishtataha. Nitya naimittika karma one should practice. Purva Mimamsaka says, Kamya karma avoid, Nishiddha karma drop totally, and Nitya naimittika karma regularly, that karmas what are to be done. May you practice regular compulsory karma. It may be monthly karma or yearly, you can, but nitya karma, that is, means compulsory and jartha. Nitya anna daily pannanam alla. Shraddha karma daily pannu? Panna maattom. Varshathikku oru vaati pannu. Shraddha karma. Adi compulsory. Like that. So Sandhya Vandana is compulsory. Nityam pannanam, daily pannanam. Regularly compulsory to be done. And Grahana Tarpana epa pannuvar? Grahana time la pannuvar. Okay, adu madri, they are all Nitya Naimittika karma. Vidhivat, exactly what given by the Shastra with them, stipulated rules and regulations. One has to practice. Anutishtataha, present active participle. Anutishtataha. Now you have to supply Purushasya. Anutishtataha Purushasya, of that person, whoever perform, whoever avoid that Kamya karma, and whoever drop Nishiddha karma, and whoever perform Nitya Naimitya karma, that Purushaha. So, Apurvataha Purushasya, Tyajatasya Purushasya, Anutishtataha Purushasya. For that person what comes? Moksha comes. Enna varum? Moksha will come. Adhe padi enna. Eppadi enna naan solren next shloka. So these are the basic concepts of Purva Mimamsa. Now, Kamya karma gives what? Why he has to give up? What Nishiddha karma gives? Why he has to give up? Why he has to perform Nitya Naimittika karma? What it gives? What are the consequences? That comes in 11th verse. We will read. Kamya, in between there is Anubandhokti, short Anubandhokti. Kimato bhavati Kamya karma palam tasmat Devadimam na dhaukate Nishiddhasya nirastatvat Narakim naitadhojanim Kamya karma phalam. Sorry, kimataha bhavati. By avoidance of Kamya karma, by dropping Nishiddha karma, by performing Nitya Naimitya karma, what is the consequence? What is the benefit? Kimataha. Kimataha means by these above said three practices or three exercises. One is avoiding, another is dropping, another is performing. Edi performing, edi avoiding, nalla gnapakam vechu. Adile poi idella podakoda. Okay? Avoiding Kamya karma, dropping Nishiddha karma, and performing Nitya Naimittika karma. What is the use? This is the benefit. Kamya karma phalam tasmat, by performing Kamya karma, one will go to higher lokas. What loka? Deva loka, Swarga loka. That going to Swarga loka also, Ayaram, Gayaram again, that you can avoid. Kamya karma phalam Devadi imam na dhaukate na gacchati. By dropping the Kamya karma, he will not go to Swarga, higher lokas. That na dhaukate means na ichchati, na gacchati ityartha. Na ichchati, na gacchati. He will not go to higher lokas by practicing or by avoiding that Kamya karma. Number one. Then Nishiddhasya nirastatvad. Nishiddha karma, by the avoidance of Nishiddha karma, Narakim na adhojanim. He will not take adho janma, lower lokas he will not go, by avoiding nishiddha karma. Clear? By avoiding nishiddha karma, he will not go to naraka. He will not get any lower janmas. By not performing kamya karma, he will not go to other higher lokas. Higher lokas ruled out. Lower lokas ruled out. Punyena punyan lokaha, papena papan lokaha, ubhabhya manusya lokaha. We say that. So that is not there for this person who perform and who avoid kamya karma, who drop nishiddha karma. What about this nitya naimittika karma? Nitya naimittika karma panda konja punyam varume anna. According to Purva Mimamsaka, nitya naimittika karma cannot give any punya. Sandhyavandana panda onnume varadu. Then what? Then what? That we will see in the next class. Okay. Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.